Alright, so this footage is Dream because, I don't know, he's the only speedrunner that came to my mind when it came to Minecraft talking. But I basically wanted to talk about new Caves and Cliffs Part 1 update, which, yeah. Let me just start off by saying, I think that was like one of the dumbest decisions ever to split into two parts. And no, I'm not talking about, giving us the caves early. I wanted them to not split in two parts and then just delay it. They should have just delayed it. They should have just delayed it, and then they would have so much more time to work on it and make sure all of it's good, and then they could drop a big update. But now, when they dropped this update, it didn't feel like we got enough. And then when they dropped the second update, it's going to feel like we don't have enough. And no one can tell me wrong, because a lot of people are complaining about the lack of like interesting things in this update. Because I don't know about you, but the most interesting thing we got was the crystals. And even then, that's not that interesting. That's pretty boring. They don't even do anything. They give you a spyglass? Whatever it's called, a magnifying glass that zooms in barely. Like, what's the point in that? That's so useless. And then when the next update comes out, the most interesting, thing that isn't the cave generations is going to be, the thing where you can dust down gravel and dirt or whatever and get stuff. And, maybe the deep dark, yeah, that wireless redstone's going to be cool, but it's going to feel so lackluster. We're going to be like, wait, we waited this long for this? And then it's just going to feel not as interesting because we've already completely just dried out the first part of the update. And there's, nothing we can do to just hope for it to get interesting. So, let me say this. I am not saying the update that came out recently is garbage. It's not, the worst thing that's ever happened to Minecraft in history. But I am saying they should have just waited. They should have just waited for the second part to come out, which is probably going to come out December, November. That's my guess this year. But they should have just waited so they can give us a big bundle of game content, and then everyone's happy. They can go on their big New Year's break. They can just relax for a while. But no. Now people are going to be hungry for content because we didn't get as much as we thought we were going to get off of Minecraft Live. So now people are going to be getting upset, complain, and that's just that usually doesn't sound like something Minecraft community does, but that's all I've been seeing recently. It's just complaining. The only cave generations we got, which I'm not complaining that the cave generations aren't really here, because I'm glad they're working on it to make sure it isn't garbage. But the only cave generations we got were, I think, the dripstone caves. Which even then, I feel like they're very small. And I hope they change those. Which, if they're not going to, I kind of hope they just didn't bring them out to working on more. But I'm just trying to point out the obvious, but they didn't really do much in this update. They didn't really do much. And now, I've said it multiple times, the next update that comes out, people are gonna be maybe I'm completely wrong, actually. I'm gonna backtrack somewhat. I could be completely wrong, and I could sound like an idiot, but this is just what I think. This is my opinion. I feel like people are just gonna find the next update lackluster and boring. They're gonna play it for, I don't know, maybe a week, and be like, alright, I'm bored. Let's go play, something else. The next big game. But, that isn't really fully Minecraft's fault. they had to give some content, because that's pretty much what they promised. 2 parts. They promised 2 parts. But, if you really think about it, what was a couple more months waiting? Why, there wasn't nothing damaging about us waiting a couple more months just for them to put it all into one update. Because now we got 1.17 that just came out Tuesday, and then now we are gonna have 1.18. but those won't really feel like update. They're gonna feel like a little update. They're gonna feel like 1.17.5. I don't know. It's just not gonna, in my opinion, it's just not gonna be very interesting to play. Well, no, that's not a good way to put it. I just feel like it's gonna get very stale very fast. Because if you really think about it, it's just bigger caves. It's just bigger caves. They're adding like one extra mob this update, and it's just bigger caves. Now think about this. Bigger caves. Pretend we didn't get this update, the part 1. Pretend it's all bundled and it comes out November-ish. Pretend this. New update came out, Minecraft, oh my god, caves and cliffs. Look at that giant mountain and there's goats everywhere. Oh my god, I'm getting rammed off the mountain. Oh my god, I'm using my spyglass to look at it. That thing is so useless, by the way. I'm looking at my spyglass to you look at it, and there's new glow squids, there's new warden, there's new deep dark, there's new dripstone, there's all these new blocks, there's copper, there's, oh my god, look at those crystals. That would have been so much cooler if, like, they just compacted it. Because now they've killed the hype. They've killed the hype. Because what are we getting in the next update? Like the next one to come out? Bundles? A brush? That's what we're getting. We're getting brush and generation changes. Like imagine if they did this for the Nether update. Hey guys, so we're going to bring out the netherite, we're going to bring out the smithing table, we're going to bring out all of that, the piglins, but we're not bringing out the new nether. You're going to have to wait 6 months. Like, at that point, people would just probably been perfectly fine if they put it all together. That's just what I'm trying to get at. That's my thoughts. I still love Minecraft, I still love the update. It's still very exciting to get. I'm very excited for the new update. The new update to come out with the generations and stuff. This isn't like hate. This is just my thoughts. And I would like to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comments. Otherwise, that's really it for me. Peace out.